Right, it is now 1 o'clock on Saturday morning at GGJ12. As you can see, everyone is still here, going on strong.
Just about. Let me see if that.
Right, Nerf Games, GGJ12, 2 AM update. James looking alive.
His face says it all.
The fact of trying to work at 100% for the past 8 hours is now kicking in. So James, where are we at?
We're back to the pub. I'm putting in particle effects to the event manager, so we can have explosions.
Yay!
That's about it, really.
If you can see that, I'm currently developing the midnight video that was meant to go out. However, everything I was working on decided to crash, so that didn't get done. Stephen has got comfortable and is now doing about 0.1% of his work.
I'm my chair back and forth with a square that does this, but
You can't see on the screen.
it's a net.
Not an hourly update, but I thought we may as well grab this pathetic attempt by Timothy Leader over there, who cannot be bothered to get up and get a can of Relentless, so he's desperately trying to hook the crate with his keys. So I've got a fine camera angle. No, right here, see.
I've got an idea. It's close.
What's he going for now? He's going for the banana. Will he do it? Oh God. Come on, you gotta do it for your family, Tim. He's such a disappointment. The boy is a letdown. Right, it is 3 o'clock in the morning here at GGJ12 and another hourly update. Let's start off on my one. We now have compiling code after my laptop decided to not die after all. Quick splash screen there showing off the logo and a functioning menu before we crash out, because all of our code is completely modular and I don't have the rest of it to carry on. But that's working now. Let's do our rounds. Timothy and Stephen, 3 o'clock video.
I have a block. That's our second entity of the game.
I'm sure we had a block like 5 hours ago.
No, that was the character.
We have multiple network blocks now. Network faces.
Can I have any demonstration?
Yeah, go on. I'll pick up the server.
Right, you get that done. I'm going to go see Henry quickly. I'm not going to talk to James because James is on a break watching Room 101 on BBC iPlayer. Leah has sadly departed us for a better place called bed.
Why are you back here?
We have 2 black windows. This is the server just being 2 black windows. It's doing stuff in the background, but as far as you're concerned, it's 2 black windows.
Interesting.
And we have like slightly more colourful windows.
I need to lay off with these two.
We're busy.
Very busy.
Sexy.
Any chance you can give me a rundown of what's going on though?
We're now facing the biggest hurdle, which we're slowly crawling over, which is making sure all the client-server technology which we've been writing actually connects and works with each other correctly.
Okay.
And we're getting there.
I've been having a nightmare where I can't load in textures that are actually there, but that's a whole different story. James, what have you been up to this hour?
Trying to figure out the event system at the moment. Just working on making some sound events that fire and forget. Pew pew.
Pew pew pew. Getting tired.
Yeah.
One monster. Leah seems to be drawing very dapper. Magicians, he looks like a very dapper gentleman.
Yeah.
Such is a magician.
I can't speak.
Why can't you speak?
I don't know. There's a lot going off in my brain at the moment.
Don't tell me.
Tiredness hitting in.
A little bit, yeah. It's the 3rd character. I'm almost there. Just got to animate it.
And what have you been up to, Henry?
I'm generating menu assets for you. Some much more kind of like high-end
But I'm making videos.
and the placeholders that you were working with earlier.
I still haven't worked with set placeholders because I can't load in textures that I've named properly.
We're doing lovely colour palettes for some character stuff later on.
Let's have a gander at these. Oh, they look awfully...
They look really saturated on the mobile.
They look very TF2-ish there, don't they? So those colour schemes.
Yeah, we're taking colour and cell shading themes heavily influenced from TF2.
Yeah.
Except with our own art style, character-wise.
Okay, I like it. Any closing words?
I love you.
Work square, so that is the main thing.
So how would you like to explain how that's working?
No.
Right, okay.
I'll leave it to later when I've got a bit more.
Little Miss Leah has had to go home, and Tim, the other gentleman, has decided to escort her home. Right, let's go around to see Henry. See, it's starting to empty out a little bit. You know, trimming the fat, getting rid of the weak. Right, Henry.
Hello, Anthony.
We have pretties.
Favourite person in the world.
I know. Are you going to make that one texture?
What?
Never mind.
No, this is going to be the main menu. Those are going to go out separately for large resolutions.
Okay.
And then we'll have a massive generic over-the-top title in that bit there. Once we've decided on that.
So how's the last hour been for you?
I hate you.
A little rough. I've been running around helping other guys with our engine, the graphic side of it, and then kind of rushing back here to drink as much energy drink as possible and eat paints and stuff.
Get out the tent to punch them.
It's going okay. I'm not dead yet. I'm still here.
Okay.
Still got a pulse, so we're all right for now.
Well, that's Nerf Games at 2 AM. I'll see you at 3. Bye. And there's Jacob. It's a 3 o'clock update, mate. How are you doing?
Oh, okay. Hello, update people. Thank you for stopping by. Not much to update you on at the moment. We've got
Let's have
some character concepts, kind of colour boarded and whatnot. Just playing around with some colour schemes for them.
So this will be our acrobat.
That will be the ranged. That will be our melee.
Look at him.
Look at that.
And
our lovely little magician at the
very
end.
dapper magician.
Our gentleman magic show.
Very pretty, very pretty.
We've got a full main menu kind of laid out now, which is looking pretty sweet. Let me fire that up for you.
Cool.
That's kind of the main menu layout as it stands at the moment.
And that's the title we're going with as of now.
That's the working title at the moment.
Cool.
It's subject to change, perhaps.
Fair
We
dues.
shall see how things go.
Yo.
We have the server. The server here is 2 black windows. Doing absolutely bugger all but just being 2 black windows.
Ever so slightly.
Faces on them.
With faces. Multiple clients. 1 client. 2 clients. 3 clients.
So as you can see there, each debug window is in fact a separate running client, all communicating with each other.
Via the server, which is 2 black windows. And if Tim closes his clients, it crashes internally on the back windows. Watch, look at the errors. And more errors. And even more errors. But it's all graceful.